In 2024, choosing the best DSLR camera means finding a powerful tool that combines ease of use with cutting-edge technology. Imagine a camera that captures stunning details and vibrant colors with just a click. Whether you're a beginner or a seasoned photographer, this DSLR promises to be your creative companion, offering intuitive controls and advanced features that make every shot a masterpiece. It's not just a camera, it's your gateway to exploring the world of photography in ways you never imagined. To help you find the right model, we've listed the top 5 best DSLR cameras and their key features, plus the things you need to consider to help you choose the best one for you. And as always, you can check pricing for any of these products in the description below. Like the video, comment, and don't forget to subscribe. Now, let's get started. Number 5, Canon EOS 6D Mark II. The best entry-level full-frame DSLR. Although it's a full-frame DSLR, the entry-level EOS 6D Mark II is impressively user-friendly. While we found the chassis rather plasticky in our review, the 26-megapixel sensor housed within is stellar, and offers Canon's trusty dual-pixel CMOS AF system when using live view mode. The rear touchscreen also offers tap-to-focus and tap-to-shoot for anyone missing a joystick. With 45 AF points to choose from and a burst speed of 6.5 FPS, there's plenty you can capture, including some decent wildlife shots as well. It's not quite fast enough for speedy trackside racing shots, but we discovered in our tests that it does surprisingly well for most anything else. The 6D Mark II is reliable, produces great results, and is still a favorite amongst enthusiast photographers. Canon has certainly made the EOS 6D Mark II a more well-rounded and better specified camera than the EOS 6D, but it's not without its issues. These niggles dull what is otherwise a very nice full-frame DSLR that's a pleasure to shoot with. It will certainly please Canon users looking to make the move into full-frame photography, but others might be better served elsewhere. Number 4, Nikon D7500, the best value all-rounder for enthusiasts. Fancy the Nikon D500 but don't fancy the price tag? Well, if you're prepared to make a few compromises here and there, the D7500 is what you should be looking at. It's packed with the same 20.9mm APS-C sensor, or DX as Nikon calls it, as its more senior stablemate, and also matches it in offering 4K video recording. Nikon has also furnished it with the same 180K pixel RGB metering sensor, and the tilting screen on the back is just as large at 3.2 inches in size, although not quite as detailed, and it's all wrapped up inside a weather-sealed body. In our tests, we were impressed by a number of things, including battery life, image quality, and handling. It's a great all-rounder for those with a healthy amount of budget. Despite its age, the D7500 remains a strong all-round performer, particularly for its ever-decreasing price. Its pairing of an impressive 20.9 sensor with the same image processing engine found in the D500 remains a cracking combination, while specs like 8 FPS burst shooting and 4K video keep it up to speed with many of today's newer models. Its autofocus isn't quite as advanced these days, but you'll struggle to find a better DSLR for the money. Buy it if you have a budget of $100 or $1,000. The D7500 is regularly on sale and you'll struggle to find a better DSLR for the price. Don't buy it if you're happy with the crop sensor. This is arguably the best all-rounder DSLR with an APS-C sensor. Number 3, Nikon D780. The best full-frame hybrid DSLR camera you can buy in 2024. The D780 is effectively a hybrid of a full-frame DSLR and a mirrorless camera like the original Nikon Z6. While it's still relatively expensive, the D780's slight price drop since it landed in 2020 means it's now our top pick for anyone who wants to combine the benefits of mirrorless tech and DSLRs. Our review revealed that the D780's image quality is among the best around, while its 4K video skills are boosted by the inclusion of modern features like face and eye detection. Building on the solid foundation laid by the D750, the D780 uses the same 273-point on-sensor phase detection AF system as the Z6, allowing it to focus rapidly when you're shooting via live view. If you prefer to frame through its optical viewfinder, you'll be able to make the most of its impressive 2000 to 260 shot battery life. As one of the latest DSLR, it's still quite pricey, but if that isn't an issue for you, then the D780 is one of the best full-frame all-rounders you can buy. We hear a lot of talk about the death of the DSLR and the unstoppable rise of mirrorless. But DSLRs remain the best choice for many photographers, particularly those who have existing lenses or honed their craft with optical viewfinders. And the D780 is one of the best full-frame options around. It combines great image quality, a weatherproof build, superb battery life, and modern autofocus skills. It's a shame there's no in-body image stabilization and it's currently pretty pricey, but the D780 is otherwise a superb all-round DSLR. Number 2, Canon EOS 90D. The best premium crop sensor DSLR. The EOS 90D was quite the step forward for the EOS DSLR line when it launched in 2019. It was the first of its kind to sport a 32.5mm APS-C sensor, giving it a decent number of pixels for both cropping and producing large prints. Unlike the earlier 80D, it offered uncropped 4K video recording, along with a new processing engine and faster burst shooting. The 1300-shot battery also provided far more juice than the average mirrorless camera, while protection against dust and water was a bonus. It still stacks up well today. In our review, we were impressed by the versatility of the 90D. It's an excellent all-rounder for those who like to photograph a broad range of different subjects. It is worth weighing up whether the benefits of a mirrorless alternative to the EOS 90D, like the Canon EOS M6 Mark II, might appeal to you. The M6 Mark II is smaller, cheaper, and offers faster burst shooting. But by focusing on key areas like battery life, handling, and a fully articulating rear screen, Canon has made the EOS 90D a strong and versatile alternative for anyone who prefers the DSLR experience. If you still prefer DSLRs to mirrorless cameras, there's a lot to like about the Canon EOS 90D. It's a feature-packed DSLR with a high-resolution sensor and speedy, smooth performance. Its deeper grip, another benefit over mirrorless rivals, makes it comfortable to use for long periods, while the impressive battery life is a boon too. For those who already have Canon glass or are unwilling to make the move to the mirrorless, this snapper is a formidable all-round option. Number 1. Nikon D850. Here's plenty of reason to label the Nikon D850 as the best ever DSLR. It delivers best-in-class resolution, the hallmark of the full-frame D810 series, but is a speedier and more polished camera than its predecessors. Even after several years on the market, we think the D850 is still a superb camera today. It feels a tad pricey today, though it is cheaper than before, and comparable to a mid-range full-frame mirrorless camera like the Z6 II. We think the price is justified. Our tests revealed the D850 offers excellent image quality and bags of features in a rugged, weather-resistant magnesium alloy body with wonderful handling, including illuminated controls and a mirrorless beating 1,840-shot battery life. The 45mm back-illuminated sensor is still one of the highest in terms of resolution in any DSLR and level with Nikon's excellent Z8, which is its mirrorless reincarnation. While the 7 FPS burst mode is unusually high for a DSLR camera with such a sensor, though it cannot match speedier mirrorless alternatives. The D850's AF system delivers, plus you can shoot superb 4K video even if you don't get the same autofocus performance for video and image stabilization as you do with the Z8. As with any DSLR today, there are decent secondhand deals to be had, especially for lenses. If you're primarily a photographer, the D850 could just be most effective all-rounder alternative to mirrorless. Recent mirrorless flagships may trumpet for power and video performance, but the Nikon D850 remains one of the best DSLRs that photographers can buy. Whether you're shooting weddings, landscapes, portraits, action, or wildlife, the D850 won't leave you wanting. Combining impressive performance with a bomb-proof build, it's rightly regarded as a modern classic.